Hi, Danny Holson back here with Bayou Claim Solutions, located in the Baton Rouge, Louisiana area. I am a certified exactive and estimator and a damage restoration professional. Today, we're going to do a roof inspection. Fascia. Trying to be efficient, right? We don't have to come back if we don't have to. If we can get everything in one go, that'd be great. It does have starter. We're gonna verify that it's got starter. It's got drip edge, and verify it's got drip edge. But we'll pull a measurement on it. Should be 36 inches. Yeah, which is right about what we're looking at here. Yeah, I guess I am flipping the camera off. So I'm gonna get a zoom back photo, the entire measurement in, and we're gonna get a close up to show where we're at. Might need some decking. Yeah, 5 inches is what I'm expecting to see. Do this where we can see. It's a 19.5, so we're looking at here. Glare of the sun's going to be a pain apparently today. Yeah, this would be a good time to have a push broom or a blower with me. I can blow all this stuff off of the roof. Again, we see some damage in the valley. Again, leaks, right? Leaks. See all the bugs running out. They're just inhabiting all this stuff. Again, they're gonna get into your house. It's just plain and simple. Move my little cougar paw shoes. More bugs. Let's go. These areas marked with S's, even though I stepped there earlier. That's where soft plywood is. I'm trying not to fall through this roof. I already see we have issues here with the hole, but only a little bit left. Turbine works. Apparently we have another impact spot right there. That looks pretty bad too. So while cleaning up here, did see quite a bit of, first of all, I saw some rusted flashing, saw some lifted shingles, saw some torn shingles, and saw some disintegrated shingles. So we got a couple things going on. You can already see, actually I cleaned this off yesterday, I'm just coming back, but you can already see that leaves are building back up. I know there's some soft spots around here, right there. We definitely want to mark that. My S is soft. Okay, let's watch out for the trees, hornets and all. Yeah. So this is going to be, you know, not really wind damage, but more like deterioration from the buildup. Let me get this guy. Deterioration. This we're gonna call wind. Tear here. Can already tell after walking this thing, cleaning it, plywood is gonna be a factor for sure. Mark this. Previous repair. Another soft spot in here. We got rip here. Another rip here. Let's actually work our way this way. Alright. And then walk ourselves off the end of the roof. We should be okay. Tear here, tear here. Tear. I don't know why my nose always starts running when I get on the roof. Every time. I don't think the elevation's that big of a change. Tear. 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 Here. Yeah, this sucker got some age to it, and it's definitely had a lot of exposure to the elements. I guess it's one of the best ways to say that. Hello, little spider friend. A different chalk. I think this thing's seen some hail a few times. I'll chalk that as well. We're gonna change this anyways because I got that rust there. It's not gonna be the code. This is the previous repair, obviously. It's like two. I don't know why we used two different shingles on this. Maybe one happened. And then as see, we have tears here from where they were lifted. I'm sure they just glued them back down. But that tells me repairability is definitely a factor on this roof. Mark those S's to try to get a modest idea what we're going to be looking at as far as plywood goes. Try to find the rafter, right? Let's see here, crease here from where they lifted it to do the repair. Let's say there's that rafter. Again, tear here where they did the previous repair. Now there are some bees in the house over here that the neighbor made me aware of. So we're gonna try to be courteous, play friendly with those guys, right? I wonder what that's from. Maybe a branch. We may have a tear here. I did patch some holes we had. That's why we're seeing these tarps up here. And that was kind of a thing, part of what took up a good bit of my time yesterday. So this, we're just gonna label this as 1 for our pipe boot. So we're gonna write rust here. We're also gonna do a last little bit of chalk. The S for soft. We're also gonna highlight this. This is probably drag mark, some tree limb. Two, another indication of these is that they are that they're lead, obviously, and then they have those little covers on there. So when we're doing an estimate, look, there's a line item for those little metal covers. This is what, number 3. Normally I would be going and taking photos of all this. But since we'll come back and do that after I get it all marked up this time, and I get, yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. And that is mod bit. We're gonna have to do some relatively extensive work on that. again, rust. So again, code says flashing cannot be damaged, rusted, or deteriorated. This roof is deceptive because the pitch is not that steep. But does it's no good if we fall through, does it? This is gonna be, could be drag marks, could be deterioration. Another tear right here. Again, likely tree limb. So we know we have these wind-torn shingles. We know we have some ripped shingles. We know we have some penetrations in this roof. We've seen repairability concerns. We have issues with our flashings. So, I mean, I wouldn't put it past this being a fight. But at the same time, this one's relatively obvious. Let's see, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 pipe boots. Here's number 4. 4. We have our split boot here, which is obviously rusted. We don't want to touch that wire. That'll be a bad day. Okay, so we've marked up, a lot of good stuff on here. You can see I have the eave measurements because this tree cover over here is gonna probably not make us able to get a eagle view, a roof, or any kind of satellite imaging. So actually pulled measurements for the eaves. See all the soft spots. We have the pitches and what facet they are. Have ridge measurement, have the rafter measurement here. So I'll be able to actually build this roof out in exactment. Got the valley measurement, that ridge measurement. Again, the rafters here. We have left facet, its pitch. I've also marked damage, as you can see the wind damage that I've marked throughout this roof. Come on the other side, the same thing. So R facet, that's the pitch of that. Have all the soft spots marked with S's that I found. All right, wind damage on the valley, which is not uncommon. F2 is pitch. We have rust around those vents as we saw earlier. Hail damage on top. We have tears around the previous repair. The eave measurement there. So this eave and that eave are going to be the same. This is going to be symmetrical. So our rafter links and eaves are going to be the same. Again, you see our pitches are the same. I didn't have to actually do too much on that one, but again, I've indicated all the little damages that I've seen, whether they're wind related or not. Right, so I've circled the ones that are not wind related, in my opinion. Could be tree debris, but again, I wasn't here. Had the rust marked around these flashings. All the pipe jacks measured. Again, took pictures of the tarpon that we did in previous repair. All these, pretty much every flashing on this entire roof is rusted except for the lead, which that makes sense. But I've gone and marked, all hail damage. Wind damage, except for around this area down here. Again, I'm not trying to step too close to that edge because we've had water going in there. Again, this deck is in really bad shape. This might be a full layover at some point. But so we've documented here. I'm actually going to go and scope out that shed while we're here. That way, if it is damage like this is, well, we'll be able to hopefully get that covered underneath the same occurrence as this roof. So let's go check out that shed.